Hi everyone. Today we are talking about a very important website which was created by 4 students from the Faculty of Al-Ahsan English Department. The website is about the famous 17th century Jonne Donne. Let's start talking a little about the website. Starting from the home page, choosing the theme was very important. We chose a theme that resembles the Renaissance. Its name is Sunrise, and that appears in the header and also in the footer of the home page. The home page contained a brief biography about Jonne Donne, a reading of one of his poems, and a way to contact us with. And then we have some videos and audios of 4 poems that were chosen by the 4 students. And then we have the photo gallery, which contains some poems by Jonne Donne, and it also contains some quotes that were said by Jonne Donne. There is also the resources of all the content on the website, like videos, audios, and the biography. And last but not least, there are the 4 analyses of the 4 poems that were chosen by the 4 students. The first poem was chosen by me, Basma Yasser, and the poem is called Women's Constancy. Women's constancy mainly talks about a man who's questionable about his woman's or his love and loyalty. So he keeps asking her what she will do after they leave each other. The title gives us a clue of what the poet is talking about in the poem. The poet is talking about the woman's constancy and stableness towards her love. In my point of view, the voice in the poem is the poet himself, so the poet is addressing his love or his woman. The tone in the poem is questioning and suspicious, and this appears from the amount of rhetorical questions in the poem. The poem mainly deals with the theme of love, yet it deals also with themes of parting and separation, because the love and the poets are leaving each other. Concerning figurative speech, the most obvious figurative language in the poem is the use of rhetorical question. Yet there are other figurative speech like being lunatic, which is a metaphor, and there's a sample in reverential, which symbolizes Cupid, the god of love. The poem is a monologue, and that's a technique that Jonne Donne uses in most of his poems. So the poem is addressing his love, but he's not actually waiting for his love's response or reply. The second poem was chosen and analyzed by Isra Ayman. Let's leave Isra talk about her poem.
Hello dear colleagues, I'm going to talk about a figure by Jonne Donne. To start with the title, we see it's the disease hit his beloved, and because of the less medical help that was available in Donne's age, he started to write the poem. We can consider it as the occasion provoked him to write the poem. We can consider the poem as a pre-elegy poem where the poet started to state his feeling and sorrow toward the anticipated death of his beloved. In the first stanza, the poet started to state his feeling and sadness, where he say, "Oh, don't die, for I shall hate all women so." And we can see he starts to say that he wants enjoy any pleasant life after his mistress leave. Donne's figure deal with the theme of love, also theme of sadness and sorrow appear clearly in the poem. Concerning the tone, we have a lament tone dominating the whole poem to enhance the poet's sorrow and sad feelings. Jonne Donne in this poem started to use a blend of words to figure out his sadness and to enhance his feeling, where we can see that through imagery senses. We have visual image like clouds, meteors, and they are the reappear stars in the sky. Kinesthetic image, organic, and the olfactory image like fire and burn. Concerning figures of speech, we have most obvious image like a meteor, beloved. Thank you.
The third poem, The Chosen and Anna Life by Toa. To you, Toa.
Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about the confrontation. The feelings of sadness, sorrow, along with love and truth, faithfulness, appear clearly in the poem. As the poet addresses his beloved who left him 24 hours ago, the poet compares himself to a ghost without her, and he actually explains how miserable his life has become after her departure. The poet compares the 24 centuries he spent without his beloved to 24 centuries. The title computation is actually ironic because it has no relation to love or emotions, but it indicates that the reader has to do some calculations to identify the poet's comparison, as he doesn't give us the number of years directly. As he said that he spent the first 20 years in disbelief that she left him, 40 years remembering good memories, and 40 other years hoping that the relationship might last. 100 years of crying followed by 200 of sighing. Then he spent 1,000 years doing nothing but thinking about her, and then 1,000 of trying to forget her. The tone, throughout the poem we can hear a tone of sadness and sorrow along with grief. The poetic persona is clearly involved in the repetition of I and my throughout the poem. The poet uses imagery to enhance the purpose meaning of his poem. He uses imagery of senses, for example, visual images such as tears drowned 100, auditory such as sighs blew out 2, and kinesthetic images such as do and be gone. Second, he uses figures of speech. For example, metaphors in tears drowned 100, sighs blew out 2, and ghosts as he compares his life after her departure to a ghostly, miserable life. Second, he uses apostrophe throughout the poem as he addresses his beloved and she's actually absent. And third, he uses hyperbole as he compares a 24-hour day to 24 centuries, and we can see a real exaggeration in this. This is called metaphysical conceit, as he breaks the laws of time and nature to prove a certain point. And finally, he uses rhetorical questions in Can Ghosts Die? He is not waiting for an answer from anyone, as he actually knows this answer. Thank you.
The fourth and last poem was The Chosen and Anna Life by Asnara. To you, Asnara.
Hello everybody. My poem is called A Bird Ship. So it's something like a short story about two ships in a naval battle in the sea. One of them is being burned and the other is something like having victory or so. Those soldiers in the bird ship are divided into two parts. One of them chooses to stay in the ship and to face fire and just something like reality to the home or so. The other part chooses to escape to the safe part. But ironically, those who escape the fire died burned or being burned in the sea, which somehow symbolizes the hell we go to at the end. And this part, who were not afraid of fire, died by drowning. They did not even be burned or so. This poem is very rich in its imagery of senses, but not as much rich in its figurative language. Now comes the important part somehow. It's symbolic meaning of the poem. I think that Jonne Donne did not write it for this purpose, but I can see the burning ship something like Egypt, because Egypt now is being burned. It's burning. It's something like on fire, it's simmering, and we are the soldiers, so is it okay to leave Egypt and just travel? Is it going to be something like escaping, or will we be helping because it doesn't need more dead people actually? And if we stay in Egypt, will we make it come alive again, or will we just die with her, or have the honor of dying with her? So I think that it's somehow an important question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for paying attention. Here, our website is www